you unwrap your plastic, when you unwrap your back, the insulator back is your template. You're going to use either a small nail or a rechargeable drill and drill a small pilot hole through the center so it gives you the exact place so that your insulator bushings go through the back. Now, included with the gates are 3.5-inch lags. We've substituted long bolts for lags. This is a commercial installation, and with you can do the same. You just put your used lag somewhere else. So you pick the spot where you want the gate to be for height. You put the insulator back up against the post, straight up and down, and you pilot the hole. Go right through the center. Now we've done this already here. And again, normally these would be lags. Make sure that the bolts, that the insulator bushings go through the center of the steel back. Otherwise, you may not have the insulator that you want. Okay, we've got the gate mounted level. Go this way and this way. The insulator bushings are good into the post. Again, this time we've used bolts right through. You can substitute, keep the lags, use them someplace else, or you can use the lags that are provided. To mount the gate on, find the hole. Now when you get the gate, look at it, make sure that the chain links all are in a straight line. With the chain guide, the chains cannot flip over. This is the last thing that we've added as an improvement. The chains cannot flip over. But make sure that your chain is not like this. Because then you can see how the chain links are all in a spiral. So when you put it up and you say, it looks, if you find your chain links at all hanging halfway down, that is because what you've done is those chains want to fall to the outside. So look, make sure that the chain has not fallen through. If it has, don't take these bolts out. In the future, as you're using it, you can turn it one flat of the bolt to put it on a new piece of chromium. You can also use some lubrication, anything special they try and sell you. Look for something that you can put on here that's going to stay on for a while. Not regular grease, something like a lithium grease. Okay, make sure it has not fallen between, because you got to make sure the chain links are in a straight line. I can't stress that any more strongly. So you put the pin in. Your chain links are in a straight line. You hook the spring up. Don't grab the spring with a full fist of spring. Grab the spring with 2 fingers and pull it out to hook onto there. You don't want to stretch out your spring. So now your gate is up, but not extended. When you bump the gate, you notice that the wind gust damper moves down, the chain slides in, and the gate pops out of the way. In this application, what we've done is we've lowered this bracket. This bracket used to be right up here, and it would only allow the gate to pop out 90 degrees. So we've lowered the bracket, and we've shaved the post a bit to allow that gate to pop out a little bit more. It should be able to pop out almost 130 degrees. Have a look at it. If you put it on a great big post, make sure you shave the post off a bit to give you a little more room so the gate can pop open. When the gate comes back, it'll reset, come up, snap shut again, and lock shut in the wind gust damper. All right. The bolt is for your hot wire. That's where you're going to put the hot wire onto. Use a multi-strand wire. Don't use a single strand wire because it'll get brittle and break on you. If you have a single strand wire, put the wire on the top of the chain guide or on the top of the pin. If you're going to use the bolt that's supplied for the hot wire, make sure you use a multi-strand wire that can take a lot of flexing. All right. Now, turn it back over here. Let me grab a pair of pliers. Now you'll note this is a commercial application. If the gate's in the middle of you see what they've done here is we've put in a line of posts. This way, when the gate comes out, it's closed all the time. Now, when we pull the gate out, don't pull in the tip. Pull in the fiberglass rod and pull that rod out to the gate size that you need. You'll know you'll come to the end, you can hear it, you can feel you come to the end of the rod. Now you'll notice the rod rises. The gate doesn't droop or go straight out, it actually rises. There's a bend about here. In the instructions, when you put the two pieces of gate together, when you put that splice together that's right in here, make sure that the black line on the top of here matches up with the black line of this piece. Otherwise, this bend right here could be sideways or could be down. Don't do that. Do it so that the gate rises. What that does is that stresses the fiberglass rod up. So then the gate opens, it works up. If you've got a long outfit, like a tractor and a wagon, the gate will work up, not down. So make sure that the bend of the rod faces up. That's where about the bend of the rod is. You've made it hot with your fencer. The whole gate is hot. This rubber is electric rubber. That's electric rubber. The fiberglass is electric fiberglass. Your only tip is the handle on the end. Now in this application, their post wasn't straight. So we put up this piece up here that gave, and it's in the middle of nowhere, so we don't want that gate just facing up this post like this. So we put this application up here so the gate appears to be closed more. You can see that the gate is closed. There's thoroughbred horses in here and they don't want them on the road. And the way to guarantee that is with an application like this. This is a single post. You can have it pointed at the single post. If you got livestock in, have it offset to the inside, if anything. Don't have it set off here because those animals can look down the line of fence and see a hole. If it's here, they can't see it. And even better than that, put up this kind of an application, a pallet, a short corral panel, or make this kind of a deal so that the gates always are closed. You can see that the tips are designed to shed water. They're not a sponge. They're made to shed water. We work with a lot of electric fence. We're going to work with electric fence, and if you're worried about it, that's why you have a dry leather glove in your back pocket, and that's what you use to walk through the gate with.